Guys, like I mentioned in the video on the walk around before, I also pulled the applique off of the truck because we are paint matching that and we're going to do some custom emblems on it. So I'm going to show you what had to be done to take that off, very similar to the previous models. So this truck did have the workbench on it, and it's windy, so I'm sorry for the noise. You had bolts all across. You'll see them, they're torx bits. If I recall correctly, they are T20s or T25s. Same as before on the 18 to 20 trucks. Instead of just having the two rows here, you've got them down here as well across. And then once you get that off, you'll have access to the bolt right there, as well as the bolt right here. Those are 10 millimeters, so you'll unbolt those. And then you'll also have this sensor right here. If I recall correctly, those were torx bits as well. Unbolt that. And then all of these little square holes are the super painful clips to remove on the applique. So, just pop those, each one of those individual clips as much as you can. And then, so you can see, here's the applique right here. And just like before, I'm not too worried about getting it, a little scuffed because we're going to scuff it up for paint. But you can see, saved as many of these clips as possible. You will break some. Here's a couple right here. Actually, I did pretty well on this one. Just those two clips were broken. I saved them. They weren't completely broken, so I'm going to plastic weld and put those back on there. And then when I put the applique back on, I'm also going to put a line of 3 double-sided tape just to be safe. And then, so since we are removing the emblems for paint work on these, I'm just going to use a heat gun, heat up the adhesive, and get a flathead in there and pry it up a little bit and peel with my hand so I don't damage the applique too much. On this emblem, it is adhesive on the back as well, but you also have a couple of these lock nuts. These are 10 millimeter as well, just like the grill. So you'll unbolt those, and then you'll want to heat this up as well. And then what I like doing is just pushing down on this to kind of break that emblem free, and that'll have the emblems on both sides off. I will say, and what I told my customer is that I'm a little jealous of his platinum letters. He's got like a diamond finish almost texture on his letters, whereas on my truck and all of the platinums before, you can see painted it, but it's nice and smooth there. So definitely jealous of that. And I know I told you guys I was going to show you how to get the handle covers off. There's no real way of doing it easily. You kind of just have to manhandle it and pull off and pull as hard as you can. There are little clips on there that you're probably going to break. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plastic weld those back on there. That way they secure. And the pain is that little bit right there is where the tabs that are on the handles break. So there's no real good way of doing it there. And then on the other side, they lock into place here. So without just pulling them, there's no way to lift up enough like you can on those handles to get the handle covers off. So I didn't really feel like making a video, just lift up and pull as hard as you can. If you have any other questions, put them in the comments below. Otherwise, like and subscribe, and thanks for checking the video out.